Mountain News this morning, an Eastern Kentucky Police Department hopes to set an example for others to follow. And a panel at the Source Summit discusses the nursing shortage affecting the nation, including right here in the Commonwealth.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
Good Thursday morning to you. It's just before 5 o'clock on this Thursday morning. I'm Dakota Makris. Thanks for joining us. Let's head over to Brandon for a look at your forecast. And Brandon, on my drive in, it was not really all that foggy. So I was just like, all right, let's just head on to the station.
Exactly. I had clear skies all the way through, all the way from Letcher County there. I did stop. I'm going to post a picture later. My neighbor down there at Isom's got all of his Christmas decorations up.
Oh, they back out?
Oh, it was so great.
Oh.
I was driving by. I was like, okay, I seen a few yesterday. So I stopped on the median, took the picture. But yeah, listen, that's how I roll. Anyway, let's talk about the forecast this morning. We're going to continue to see just a little patchy fog down to the south there, especially along the I-75 corridor from London back into East Tennessee. So be careful out there. Anything less than 5 miles on this map is a little bit rough. So just take care out there. Temperatures running from 59 in Wise to looks like 68 at Jackson. That's kind of our range this morning. A lot of low to mid 60s out there this morning. So just to be aware of that. Out the door forecast, clouds early, a little patchy fog, and then we'll see again some sunshine as we head deeper into the daytime hours and topping out right around 80. If those clouds get out of here fast enough, that is. Full forecast on the way in just a little bit. Dakota?
All right, Brendan, thank you. A Floyd County Sheriff's deputy has died following a battle with COVID-19. Deputy Oliver Little was in the process of transitioning from the Sheriff's Department to the Pikeville Police Department before he got sick several weeks ago. Funeral arrangements are not known at this time. It is a mission much closer to home than what some of them are used to, but they say it's critically important. Hundreds of men and women with the Kentucky National Guard are still helping the state's hospitals in the fight against COVID-19. A lot of what they are doing will never be seen by the general public, but as WYMT's Phil Pendleton shows us, the Guard says they realize how important it is.
A large warehouse near UK Hospital and Baptist Health holds critical items in the fight against COVID-19.
Steps along the supply chain that are behind the scenes. So trucks coming in, trucks going out, things that have to be done in order for the hospital to be fully supplied.
Doctors and nurses needed on the front lines. The National Guard was called in to be the hands and feet to fill orders.
It feels great. It also feels great when the people in the hospital are very appreciative, and I can tell it boosts their morale.
The Guard has 30 men and women in Lexington and about 400 in various COVID roles across Kentucky.
Necessarily won't see it in the hospital, but it has to get done on the front end so that the hospital has everything that they need so that they can fill the patient's needs.
Some Guard members have already finished their assignments in places like Moorhead or Corbin, but a lot still needs to be done in some other places. Second Lieutenant Mann doesn't know when she'll go home to northern Kentucky, but it doesn't matter.
We do not know. That has not been determined yet, but we do know that we will be here as long as there's a need. And as long as we're remaining productive, we are going to stay.
They will likely never see a COVID patient. What they're doing is seen as essential to their care. In Lexington, Phil Pendleton, WYMT Mountain News.
Some hospitals are seeing Guard members pull out as the patient load is reducing. One hospital spokesperson says the workload is lifting a bit, but there's still a big need. Officials with one Eastern Kentucky Police Department are looking to set an example they hope others will follow. The Barberville City Police Department is among the first in our region to announce the entire staff is fully vaccinated. It happened last week, and Knox County has been one of the hardest hit areas with more than 7,000 cases as of Tuesday. Barberville Police Chief Winston Ty says this is a relief, especially given what they've dealt with so far.
We've had a few hits of COVID here in the department. It's put off a couple guys with COVID, and also a lot of our departments been quarantined when the guys have been off sick with COVID. So everybody getting the shots and getting vaccinated, that helps us protect ourselves and protect people that we're out here dealing with every day.
The chief says he is proud of his staff for making the choice, and he encourages others to get vaccinated as well. The positivity rate continues to decline here in the Commonwealth. Now, Governor Andy Beshear announced 2,380 new cases of COVID yesterday, increasing the statewide total to 719,611. There were 26 new deaths reported as well, bringing the death toll to 9,210. The positivity rate is now at 8%. You can always find the latest COVID-19 information over on our website at WYMT.com. At the SOAR Summit yesterday, there was a discussion at the summit on post-secondary education. 7 college leaders talked about the role higher education plays here in Eastern Kentucky. From workforce education to training, they say in order for a student to succeed in the workforce, it must start in our K through 12 schools. Also adding mental health is vital for success.
From where they are to where they want to be, that experience is something that we have to drive investment into to make sure we get them across the finish line. And so that takes all of us committed together.
Now, college leaders say in order for a student to succeed, they are seeing success from students that learn other skills than what is in their degree field. Other topics at SOAR included the workforce shortage. One major issue not only in Kentucky but the entire world is facing right now is a nursing shortage. The panel at the summit yesterday discussed plans they have to fix the shortage. Now, their biggest focus right now is on educating middle and high schoolers, so they will want to join the healthcare industry later.
Putting together a nursing corps like the Peace Corps or AmeriCorps and doing something like that specific to Kentucky, which I think, a lot of high school students might be very interested in doing.
Now, the panel says this is bigger than individual counties, and the best way to attack the problem is work together to find solutions. We will continue our coverage of SOAR today. Well, thank you for getting your Thursday started with us here on Mountain News this morning. Still on the way, a special camera gives us a sneak peek into the lives of our national bird. Find out more when we come back.